Albert Compton, Leo Laporte, the tech guy. Hey, Albert.
Hey, Leo. Hi. Yeah. Hi. How you doing, man? So I had a question about fitness trackers and things like that.
Yes.
Basically, I'm a big runner. Running is my big thing. I used to love when Apple and Nike got together and came out with the sensor.
Wasn't that great?
That was fantastic, man, because of your stride and everything it could look at. That was great.
You put a little thing in your shoe, right?
Yes. Yeah, it was great, man.
And then that paired up to the phone.
Your shoe, they paired up. Yeah, you're right. And so now I'm looking to replace it, and I'm back big into running, but I don't want to take my phone with me on every run, especially in the rain and stuff like that.
Of course not.
So I was wondering, what wearable do you recommend for runners? Because there's so many different things out there.
Yeah, then there's two levels. The serious runners are all using the serious devices from Garmin and Polar. Those are those big runners' watches. They have GPS built in. You know, they're big, so they can have more battery life, and they have more information. And I think the pro runners, the really serious runners, stick pretty much to the brands you've been using all along. But then there's the kind of the hobbyist runner, the exercise fanatic, the fitness guy, and the Fitbits are doing very well with them. Samsung's watches are doing very well. I would not turn away from the Apple Watch. The new Apple Watch works without the phone. It's got a GPS built into it, finally. That's the key, right? That's the thing you're bringing the phone along for, is the GPS.
Yeah.
So you've got to buy a watch or a runner's watch or with a GPS built into it, because otherwise you won't be able to track your run. You want a heart rate monitor too, because that's important to know how much exertion. Gosh, you'd love to have a VO2 monitor, a VO2 max monitor that monitors your oxygen consumption. They actually make phones like that, but watches like that. But I think that in the kind of low end hobbyist runner, a Fitbit or an Apple Watch is probably your best bet. And if sounds like you're getting serious about running, are you training for a marathon or?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty serious. I did the Rock and Roll Series last year, so nice. I did 2 marathons and 8 halves. So
okay.
It's pretty.
Yeah. So for you, all of those things are really important. You really want to, have those metrics because that helps you train, right?
Yes.
So I'm thinking you're going to stick with the Garmin's, like the Forerunner, which is kind of the watch. Fitbit does make a watch with GPS called the Surge, which I think is nice, and I do think Fitbit has other features like sleep tracking that are useful and alerts. But TomTom, Suunto, Garmin, and Polar, those are the ones that. Everybody, those serious, when you see the guys running in the marathon with you, they're all wearing Garmin watches probably.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. There's a reason.
And see, when I went to their site, there's like 15 million different ones, but to at least know to stick towards that brand because
I think so. I think the Forerunner, and then go by price at that point. The 230 is their kind of less expensive one. The 630 is their high-end one. If you can afford it, that's probably the one you want. Accuracy is a big issue. And Fitbit's been sued for poor accuracy with heart rate. I think they're all equally accurate in terms of stride and location because the GPS does a good job with that. Heart rate's a little higher. I think if you're training for marathons, you're a serious runner, get a Forerunner.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
And you're asking the fattest, laziest, non-athletic guy in the world, but it's my job to keep track of this stuff. I do not have a Garmin. If I ran, I wouldn't need a Garmin because I couldn't get far enough away from my phone to lose the signal. That's how bad it is. 8888, ask Leo.